and it is time to make some comfort food, right? Oh my God, it's cold. Is it cold where you are? Totally cold. Let me know if you're watching the replay. Okay. I'm gonna get TikTok going. We're going to make cobbler and sausage spaghetti today. Cobbler and sausage spaghetti. That is what we're making today. I already got my fettuccine noodles cooking. And I have some shiitake mushrooms. I took the stems out already. So this should go pretty fast today. We're not doing too much, right? I'm just gonna, the cobbler, it's gonna take a few minutes, but not too many. I just need some comfort food today. So I'm making some regular spaghetti with some shiitake mushrooms and some vegan sausage. And I'm gonna add a little bit to my jar sauce. And that's it. And then I'm just gonna make a little blueberry cobbler with frozen blueberries. And cornbread mix. That's how I make my cobbler. Cornbread mix and frozen blueberries. Hello, hello, hello. Willette, thank you. Carmen, hi. Who else do I have? Jose, hello. Sweet Southern, hello. Jennifer, hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome. Eclectic, hello. I'm making spaghetti. I'm making blueberry cobbler. Sausage spaghetti with shiitake mushrooms today. Fettuccine noodles. And some blueberry cobbler because it's cold. And we need the comfort food. It's cold. Hi, Tyler. How are you? Who we have? Nancy, Lily, Pauline. Hello, Angela Gomez. How are you? Claudia, Lily, Daniel Vasquez. You're the first to pronounce it correctly. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad that I did that because pronouncing the name right is important. You know, for years, my name is Brooke. And you would think that that's easy, right? People would call me Brooks. For years, Brooks. Now, here was another strange phenomenon that has nothing to do with the pronunciation of my name, but sometimes people would call me Hope. I don't know why. I don't know if the name Brooke reminded them of Hope or what. But different people over the years have called me Hope. And that is a very interesting thing. So we're cooking fettuccine. Fettuccine takes, you look beautifully today, ma'am. Thank you so much. Zenmus. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start cooking my sausage and my shiitake mushrooms over here. Now I'm gonna move you guys over so you can see. All right, it takes a bit sometimes to get my stove going because I use it so much that it just takes a little bit. So I have my fettuccine cooking over here. Move you guys over here so you can see what I'm cooking. There you go. So you can see and you can see we're getting ready to put the spaghetti in, okay? Now, I ran out of olive oil. Yep, completely out. So I'm gonna have to use a neutral oil. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the pan. And we're gonna go ahead and put our shiitakes in. This is shiitake mushrooms. You could use regular cremini or white button or whatever you have. I had shiitake left over from some ramen. So there's that. Letting this fettuccine cook. Fettuccine is a thicker noodle, so it takes a little bit more time. It gets pretty dense. And I'm gonna go ahead, I have a, what are you making tonight? Tonight I am making spaghetti with sausage and shiitake mushrooms. Vegan sausage, shiitake mushrooms, garlic. Just out of a jar, regular jar sauce, but I'm just kind of zhuzhing it up a little bit. And I'm also going to make some blueberry cobbler. See, this is why in the winter we gain weight, because it gets cold and we want comfort food. So I'm making blueberry cobbler tonight. At least if I make it myself, it should be less of an issue. And if I keep working out, I should be all right. Fettuccine noodles over here, trying to get soft. They're thicker than spaghetti. They're thicker than linguine. So we're letting that do its thing over here. Got a little oil in the pan, not olive oil because I'm out. Now I have these spicy Beyond sausage. This is what they look like, the Beyond sausage. I'm going to cut them, put them in the pan. And this is the spicy one. They make a sweet one, a hot, spicy one. I think they make the sweet ones too. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen it in a while. And in it goes. I'm going to use 3 sausages since there's 3 of us. And that sausage is going to break down. All right. I'm going to let that cook. All right. Thank you about my earrings, Corey. I appreciate that. I don't even know which one oh yeah, I have on little hoops. All right. I actually made a really great soup for at lunchtime, and I thought we would have that for dinner. My husband was like, "Oh, I want something else." So we get something else. But this is not too bad. You know, just a little spaghetti. I feel like these noodles are not getting done enough. Did I use up all the water out of it? I'm gonna put some more water in my spaghetti. Wow. Fettuccine noodles you have to watch out for because they will, they'll be hard on you sometimes. You gotta keep an eye on them. All right. So we're gonna let that go ahead and cook. I'm gonna let that cook. And then we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna start the cobbler that I'm making. I'm making cobbler. It's gonna be super easy. Okay. It's gonna be super, super easy. Not gonna be hard. I'm gonna take our little dish here. I'm gonna put some blueberries in it. Frozen blueberries. It's not blueberry season. So if you got the fresh blueberries, you're not getting the peak ripeness because it's not blueberry season in where I am in the United States. So it's best to get frozen so that, because you know that these were frozen when they were ripe, whereas the other ones they cook them. The other ones they pick them when they're not ripe and then send them across the country, and so you don't get them picked at peak ripeness, which is a little different than frozen. All right, so she can't cook. Hey, Jeffro, she can't cook. Oh, what you doing here? If she can't cook, what you doing here, bud? You can carry your ass. Move along. I'm gonna put some sugar in. I'm ready to snuggle up with my dinner. Your food always salty, bro. Yes, Jeff. Whatever, Jeffro, Death Row. Hey, Moni Love, how are you tonight? Hello. Now, that's funny, Mr. Jeffro. You sure do show up every time if I can't cook. What you looking for? All right, so I got some cinnamon and some nutmeg I'm gonna put in. I'm making a blueberry cobbler. Cinnamon, nutmeg. Did I say hello to everything? Did I say hi to you, Tyler? I'm good tonight. I'm good. All right, I got this over here grilling up. I'm gonna put my sauce in a minute. My sausage and all that. Okay. Gonna mix this. And I'm gonna make also the topping, the crust, the cobbler part. And I just make it right out of this. This is corn bread, sugar. Yeah, I love nutmeg is my favorite. The funny thing is I like nutmeg more than cinnamon. I like the flavor of nutmeg more than I like the flavor of cinnamon. I don't know. So I just use a regular cornbread, sweet cornbread mix that I'm going to pour right over my thingamajig. Gotta get my microphone thing. Sorry if you guys are hearing something. Just gonna have a lazy little night with some spaghetti and some cobbler and some bread. So yeah, lots of carbs tonight. Okay, I have this. It's so cold here. Is it colder? Oh, I got an ice cream cone for Momo. Thank you, Moni love. I appreciate you. All right, so this is, I got this from grocery outlet. It's kind of interesting because I spent like $29 today and I got a lot of food. I was like, wow. When I first went to my local grocery outlet, when it first opened, it didn't have any deals, but now I found vegan creamer for 99 cents. I found vegan mayonnaise for $1.99. Yeah, I did pretty good. Grocery outlet. All right, so I got this covered in sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And then I have this that I have to put in some vegan egg. So let's see what it asks for. How many eggs did it ask for? 1 egg. And so 1 egg in this vegan is 1 tablespoon. So this, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of egg replacement, and then we have to do 2 tablespoons of water. This also asks for 1/3 cup of oil. So we're going to do that. This is grapeseed oil. So 1/3 cup of oil in there. This is super easy. And then it asks for 2/3 cup of milk. I got this milk from the grocer's for 99 cents. This is soy milk. So it's asked for 2 cups, 1/3, 2/3, plus a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit here for my egg, because I was supposed to put 2 tablespoons of water, but milk is okay. And I think I have, yeah, I did everything. So now I just need to mix that up. Just mixy. Let me check on this pasta here. All right, so the pasta's looking good. Let me mix up my sauce. Okay, and I'll show you guys this in a minute. Right now I'm just making sure it's staying together. Let me see. I think it's time to turn this off, and we'll put that in there. All right. All right, so we're gonna take our crusties, put it over here, and then we're just gonna mix this. This is just, do you put cornbread mix on top of some blue? Yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just taking this cornbread mix and putting it on top of these sugared and cinnamoned up frozen blueberries. And then I'll just let the oven do the work, and we're gonna have, it will be a cobbler. And then I put some powdered sugar on it. And that's it. That's my cobbler. I don't do a whole bunch of funny things. So, anything funny happened to anybody today? Anybody want to tell any funny jokes? Did your kids say anything funny? Did your senior say something funny today? Or was it just too cold to talk? It was pretty cold today. Frozen, yeah, I do frozen blueberries when blueberries are out of season. So if they're in season in New Jersey, because New Jersey's big on blueberries, I will use the fresh blueberries. But if it's not in season, then I use frozen, because I know that they were frozen when they were at their peak freshness. Whereas if I get them now fresh, just because they're coming from like Peru or places like that, so they have to travel a long way. And I might as well just buy the frozen, because the frozen's going to have peak nutrition, because they were frozen when they were peak ripe. But if this was summertime, I would use the fresh blueberries, because it's local and it's in season. All right. Throwing that in the oven. It's on 400. So that will be ready to eat. I'm going to finish our spaghetti. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I'm not playing tonight. I want to get this food done. Not playing around. Flip cam. No, we're not playing around today. Getting this food done. I can eat, watch some TV. So there we go. This has shiitake mushroom, garlic, and Beyond Hot sausage in it. Okay. I'm gonna break up the sausage a little bit. Okay, that noise is saying that my stove is now at 400 where I set it. I'm gonna break up the sausage a little bit so everybody gets a little bit on. So every bite we get a little bit. Try to anyway. And this is easy. I just added garlic. Let me see what the sauce tastes like. I might need to add a... Yeah. I actually could add a little garlic powder to it. And onion powder. So I'm just going to add a little more flavor. Sometimes I buy the very expensive, I'm going to add some oregano too. Sometimes I buy the very expensive sauce for like $10. But today I bought a $1.99 sauce. And we're just going to, you know, fix it up. Season it up. When you get to the end of your money, you got to know how to stretch it. So when you're at the beginning of your money, you might buy the $10 sauce. When you get to the end of your money, $1.99. Season it up. Got some fettuccine noodles over here. Going to put those in. Let some of the pasta sauce get in there. We might have to add a little too. Make sure just regular old spaghetti. I mean, you know, I did put some fancy mushrooms in there and some sausage, but easy pat, easy, easy, easy. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? It is. I know that it is. I'm gonna get you down. I'm gonna give you a picture so you can see really down in there in a minute. Let me get all my pasta in here first. Move it in. Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. It's pretty. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Get a little bit of pasta water in here. There we go. All right, so that is the spaghetti for the night. I have some bread I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna show you the spaghetti. See, look at that. Look, I knew. God bless. Looks delicious. Thank you, Jerry. Welcome, Zen. There we go. I'm vegan, I'm late. What you cooking? I'm making blueberry cobbler. I'm making spaghetti with shiitake mushrooms and Beyond hot sausage. Thank you, Miss Leah. Thank you, Moni Love. Hey, Miss Leah. Okay, I already said that. I'm vegan, I'm late. Okay, anything else I missed over here? Nope. Okay, so that's it. That is the pasta for tonight. And we're also having blueberry cobbler, which is in the oven. And I'm going to turn this off. This is done. I also have some bread that I think I will put in the air fryer. You want pasta and bread? Want bread too? Yeah, okay. Okay, wow, that is delicious. Thank you, Apollo. I appreciate you. So I have these little rolls here, New Jersey type rolls. We're going to cut those up and put them in the air fryer. I go to my market, I get them marked down. Then I try to cook them pretty fast or freeze them. I'm gonna pop these in the air fryer. And I just use regular Krusteaz cornbread. Krusteaz cornbread, shiitake mushrooms. I use some pasta sauce that I got from the grocery outlet. And that's it. We're going to eat. My bread's in the thingamajig. Now these jars, see these jars right here? I save all my jars. I put them in a dishwasher and I save them because they're glass jars. My husband told me I'm at my jar threshold. So I think I'm gonna have to throw that one out. I don't want to. He said there's no more space for my jars. Now those, did you see me make the boiled peanuts the other day? I pulled out a lot of jars and stored them in jars. See, I needed my jars. I need them for things. I need them for juicing. I need them for boiled peanuts. I need my jars. So I didn't put it in the trash. I put it in the sink again. I'll wash it in the dishwasher. Hopefully nobody will throw it out behind my back. All right, and then inside of the oven, yeah, we got our cobblers going, and that's gonna take a minute. But I'm gonna try some of this spaghetti. Okay, I'll give it a try. Okay, and I'm gonna flip you guys. Ooh, you see my dirty stove. Flip you over here. Okay, now we're gonna try it. I'm gonna have to just see a picture of the cobbler. And I have other cobbler that I've done before, but I'll post it up. Oh my God. I'm ready to eat. Baby, that's good. We done did it today. I'm gonna let my bread keep cooking in the air fryer. That pasta is amazing. Hits the spot. It is 25 degrees. Degrees where I am. So baby, I am not in the mood for nothing but something warm and comforting tonight. So that is what we have. This here pasta. I try really hard. What do we have? Come on, Stan. Come on, Stan. Dang. Anyway. It's probably time for me to get on off. At this point, the dinner is done. If you missed it, sorry. I made spaghetti. You can watch the replay. We're not on too long. The replay's on YouTube. If you're on TikTok and you haven't seen it, you can watch the replay on YouTube. Pasta with shiitake mushrooms. And jar, marinara, and Beyond hot sausage and some garlic. Delicious. Also made some blueberry cobbler with just a cornbread crust. It's in the oven. And that is dinner for tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and go because I don't have anything else to say, but you know, good night. I ate the pasta. It's delicious and yummy. I'm ready to eat my dinner. Got my bread in the air fryer. It's done. Nice and crispy. So yeah, let me go ahead and call it a day. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again probably on the weekend.